Let's move on to the next one.
On the T3 Media's on a cheerier subject, talking about Palm Springs, Jose Lin says, it's funny and mildly philosophical. I liked it, and I'm probably going to watch it twice.
Ooh, the movie's so nice. I watched it twice. Don't you?
Hey, that thing clocks in at a tight 90 minutes. Okay, you could get 2 Palm Springs for 1 Irishman. That's all I'm saying.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna watch it again. I agree. It's definitely rewatchable. It's definitely one of those movies where you will watch it again and you notice something you didn't catch the first time. I'm pretty sure of it. And that the whole argument about the little, I don't want to spoil anything for people who haven't seen it.
We also have on your video talking about the ending of Palm Springs, devoteetv says, I think Sara had escaped the time loop multiple times and Nyles sees her again like the first time. Maybe the last time she saw Nyles die and realized for a second she loves him and wants a relationship. Being stuck without Nyles is not real enough. For the goat, it could be that she did that earlier in the day, and after the rest of the day, the goat is not there because he is no longer stuck.
I am going to debunk your theory. I had to read this one twice. Okay, let me get back to the whole.
Just like Palm Springs, the review's so nice.
I think Sara had escaped the time loop multiple times.
Then how would they actually be getting out?
Then how would she get? No, the better question to me was how would she get back in?
Yeah.
Because
Because
when she tested it on the goat, it was easy for her to get back in because she never left. But went to escape. Now, spoiler, guys, if you haven't watched it yet, I'm about to spoil it. To escape the time loop, she figured that you had to blow the cave up where the time loop thing originated, and with yourself in there at a certain point when the loop was about to happen and disrupt it and knock yourself out of that time loop. You would either kill yourself or you would escape the time loop, or maybe both. Maybe a splattered you would be thrown out of the time loop, right? But that was a lot of C4 she brought into that cave. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure that it destroyed that whole magical thing that was happening there. It destroyed
Why wouldn't the movie have shown us that? Like, that feels like a big thing to not have shown us.
Right. When I first saw it, I imagined that the cave was destroyed. But if you were outside, if you were in the time loop, but outside of the cave when it was blown up, you're still stuck in the time loop. So when your loop happens again, the cave comes back. But the goat disappeared. But on my debunked video, I argued that it shouldn't have disappeared. She should have woke up to find another goat that just never to the goat had never met her yet. But if that makes sense.
A little writing hiccup.
It was a plot hole. to me, it was a plot hole. So I imagine this. I imagine she took a goat into the cave. It now is a part of the time loop. She loved it. She trained it. Maybe her and that goat were friends for years, where she taught the goat some goat tricks and did some fun stuff together. And they went on goat adventures together. And then when she blew it up, the goat should have came back the next day and would have been like, who the hell are you? Which should have acted the same way it acted when she first took it. Yeah. Like, hey, you're not doing the trick I taught you anymore. You don't remember me. The goat, he's not in the loop anymore, blah, blah, blah. That's what should have happened, because that's kind of what happened to Andy Samberg. It's like you blew yourself out of the time loop. So when I see you again in that time loop, you're just a regular person. You don't remember any of it. You're now outside of the loop. That was the point that I made on my ending debunked video. But
maybe the goat went somewhere else. Maybe the goat's in like a whole nother plane that just took it out of the time loop.
Maybe now that would be the theory that getting knocked out of the time loop treats animals differently than humans,
or she just like blew up the goat wrong. I don't know.
There's where I would. That's what I really think.
I'm gonna say it. I think we're overthinking it.
We are not. We are underthinking it. I think she blew. You're right. I think she blew that goat up a millisecond too soon, and it's dead. And that's what happened. Then she realized, I made a mistake. So when I do it, then I'll do it. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm just so fascinated about that plot hole. So that's why I had to make a whole video about it.
You
I
definitely
debunked
done
it.
it.